Hello and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So, I have done a little bit of looking up about mythic paths because in the previous conversation that we had, it was talking about mythic paths and, well, I was a little unsure what it meant. What it means is actually fairly simple. So in the last conversation it said requires angel mythic path. What this is meaning is that if we want to unlock the angel mythic path, what we have to do is we have to choose those conversation options. And then somewhere in chapter 2 apparently there'll be an option where it'll say, hey, which mythic path do you want? And then out of the ones that you've unlocked, you can choose them. So fairly straightforward. Anyway, now we've got that out of the way, it's time to have a look at our two new party members. So let's start with Lan. So, distorted, not broken. Lan the Mongrel is a curious sight, even for the distorted land of the Worldwound. A descendant of the first Crusaders, a child of the caves beneath Kenabris, he followed his new leader up toward the light of the foreign sky. Oh, well, I guess that's going to happen in the future. It seems that nothing can shake his composure, but is that really true? How strong is a man's resolve, built upon a self-imposed death sentence? So, he's a little bit morbid, that's what I'm getting from him right now, so we might need to see what we can do about that if we're going to keep him around. Maybe we can get him a little bit more of a positive view on life. But anyway, let's have a look at his biography as well to check what his alignment is. He is lawful neutral. Cool, alright. Well, time to have a look at his friend. So Wenduag. So, survival of the fittest. The deadly and cunning huntress from the Mongrel tribe left her home to travel to the surface with her new commander. She inhabited a harsh and brutal world where the weak inevitably became prey for the strong. So she chose to be strong. Is there anything in this world she wouldn't do in her quest for power? Or will survival always remain her primary instinct? So she is neutral evil, so doesn't really go well with the rest of the party, at least that we know of, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but anyway. And then the one that we missed last time was Sela, the Knight Errant. It is unusual to find so much cheer in a person with such a dark past, and strange to see a former thief and a street urchin wearing the shining armour of Iomede's paladin. This young woman has forged her faith from the pain of her losses and her thirst for justice and redemption. She has managed to preserve her compassion and kindness underneath her steel armor. Will this become Sele's weakness, leading her to ultimate ruin? Well, I hope not. And she's lawful good, so I'm kind of seeing like we have this side of the party that's mostly neutral to good, and then we have one person over here who's a little bit out there. What classes are they? So Lan is a monk Zen archer, which I believe is pretty good from my understanding. I think I've heard of some builds of that before. We'll look into more about exactly what they do when we get a level up, because then it'll become more relevant. Right now he just has a bunch of abilities that we can use. And then we have Wenduag, who is a fighter, but also has point blank shot, so I assume is also an archer. So we have a lot of archers currently, but that kind of makes sense. So he has a bow, and that's all he can do. You have a bow as well. Actually, what if we head in here and have a look at Martial? Yeah, so what have you got? So Zen Archer weapon proficiency, short bow, long bow. Have you got anything else that you can use? Or is that it? Weapon proficiency, Zen Archer weapon proficiency. Yeah, so he doesn't look like he has anything else. Oh wait, here we go. So he can use a club, crossbow, dagger, hand axe, javelin, kama, nunchaku, quarterstaff, sai, short sword, short spear, shuriken, sangham, sling, spear, or any other weapon in the monk's special weapon with the monk's special weapon quality. Okay, perfect. So what that's telling me is that we can give him a dagger. In fact, we can give him this masterwork dagger, which makes a lot of sense. If somebody comes in at melee, he can go and stab them. Next up, we have Wenduag. Now, she's a fighter, so I assume that she can use whatever, but does she have any other special ones in here? No, she has her proficiencies with the short bow and long bow, but she doesn't have anything else which is particularly special. Okay, so in that case, oh, also not wearing armor? Not wearing armor, so one of them can use this, definitely. You can wear armor? Yeah, so I might as well give you one armor class by putting on that. It does kind of ruin your look, but that's fine. It will give you protection. And then you can use these bracers, which are actually just perfect for you. And that will give him an extra armor class. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, perfect. Right, so give him that. Right, the only other thing is a melee weapon for you, so probably looking at like, well, are any of these good? Cold iron short spear is probably the best one. Yeah, so we'll give you a spear as well. Yeah, it seems fairly okay. Right, is there a sort inventory button? Yes, so type in ascending order. That seems to work pretty well. Right, we'll go for that. We have a copper ring, but there's no point equipping it to anyone because it does nothing. So I think we got our party together. Let's do a little quick save and then move ourselves across this.
Forget it.
Do it again.
Thanks, Lan.
Fantastic.
You're so awesome, Lan.
We rolled our dice enough times and then it just worked. Oh, the other thing we need to do is we need to choose our formation. That's actually perfect already. Perfect. Because we want our archers at the back. Combat logs. Everything is in the combat log. Got it. Lan?
Are we in trouble yet?
Shoot him.
You've crossed the wrong Mongrel.
Nice damage. Okay. Another one spawned in. Wenduag. Why can you not shoot? Wait, yeah. What? You've only got a move action? Interesting. It's not letting us shoot with her here. Right, let me move first, maybe? Yeah, it seems to only... Yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna, like, stand here with her, I guess. There we go. Right. You also cannot shoot. Shoot. No? Oh, I guess this one's not in combat. Oh.
I'll cut you wide open.
I should have attacked the other one then. My bad. Now this one's in combat. Okay. It just hadn't landed yet. What have we got? Point blank shot. Forces you to come within 30 feet. Ah, so if you click it, it'll move you within 30 feet. That's nice. Perfect strike. You can declare you're using this feat before you make your attack roll. You can roll your attack roll twice and take the higher result. You may attempt a perfect strike once per day for every 4 levels you've attained. A Zen Archer Monk receives perfect strike as a bonus feat at first level, even if he does not meet the prerequisites. We may attempt a perfect strike attack a number of times per day equal to your monk level. Oh, okay. I'm just going to shoot instead.
You won't survive me.
That seemed to work. You're going to stay here. Right, take a shot.
No match for me.
Nice. Good. Right, end. Now, this one's coming up. Quite a few spiders to deal with. Right, try and kill this one.
Spirits demand your blood.
Nice. So we've now should have removed it out of the turn order, except it was the wrong one, but that's okay. Kill this one. Never mind. We were almost there. Right, end our turn. Now this one will wobble its way up here. And then she'll probably kill them both. Yep. She actually did just kill them both. That's amazing. Okay, cool.
Let us be off.
Wander our way down here. So, have we got multiple paths here? Not really. What have we got? None of this seems like anything. It all seems like crafting equipment. This one? Grab that. So where does this rubble take us? I don't know. Let's go. Oh, okay. Ah, it's just put us in at an odd angle. There we go. Oh, we're fighting. So, let's start with a shot. Oh, that was good. Kind of roll its way towards us. Attack it. Alright, it's dead. Let's do the same to the next one. So we'll switch over to this. And then just attack it. Well, we missed. That's fine. So they said it was 15. Is it 15 if I shoot an arrow at it?
Sacrifice.
17. Yeah, so we do want to be closer and hitting it that way. Okay. Right. End turn. This one will wobble its way along. Right. It's Lan's turn. Attack this one.
Endure this.
Well, never mind. It looks like he gets 2 attacks if he doesn't move. That's good to know.
Beg me to stop.
Alright. Attack.
The inheritor. Guide
Okay.
my
Nope.
blade.
They also missed. Our turn to miss. Never mind, we rolled a 20. That's pretty good. Or at least we got a 20. I don't actually think that was us rolling a 20. No, so we rolled a... Oh no, that was a natural 20. Never mind. That was good. Okay. Let's end turn. And then shoot it.
Go for their hearts.
Alright, good miss. It also missed. Time for us to shoot it. Missed twice there. Hey, nice. Okay. End turn. Hit it.
The light hit you.
Actually, the light just went out. We need to reapply that. Here we go. Cool.
I found something.
Okay. What's in it? Ooh, we've got a wand of cure light wounds. Is that something that we can use? We can indeed use it. Fantastic. So we'll equip that to us. And then we'll head back along here. Yeah. Cool. Right. Let's get out of here. Doesn't make you do the check on the way back, which is nice. And now where are we going? Ah, just along here. No problem. Hello. Lan.
Always be ready
Shoot
for
it.
the worst.
Fantastic shot. Very impressed. Hey, hit it with a second one though. It's not bad.
I'll rip you apart.
Hey, we got it. Right. Us switch to the bow. That took our turn, so we probably should switch at the end of a turn, as I was doing before. Or the end of a combat. Kind of wobbles its way in here. There's a centipede somewhere. There we go. Ooh. Okay. It hit us. Did have to roll a 20 to do so, though. I think. Anyway. Lan, that one. Got an attack of opportunity against us, but that's fine. More centipedes coming in here. Wenduag, switch to your spear. And attack.
No match for me.
Hey! It's the OP member of our party doing their work. Switch back to your melee weapon. And stab. Good, and kill.
To the fray.
Or not. Okay, that's fine. Kill. It did 1 damage. Amazing. That missed this time. Lan. You only had to roll above a 12 with 2 shots. Right, back to your arrow. Or your bow and arrow. Shoot.
They'll beg me to stop.
Alright. Fantastic. We killed it. Okay, every attack during combat has an attack roll. Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay. Grab that. Let's carry on. Oh, I did want to check something here. It might be too far back, but was this spitting one adding in its rolls? Let's see, where is it? So, I'm looking for this spitting centipede trying to attack Sela. The time where it hit. Yeah. Where is that in here? Spitting's, it's probably very far back. It's 1 dam. So that was initiative check, so it must be after that. There we go, right. So that was a natural 20. Did it have any positive hit, like, bonuses to its attack? It did have an attack bonus, okay. So that number that's coming up with is definitely the dice roll minus any bonus, like, not including any bonuses, which is interesting. Hello.
They will break against our resolve.
So, shoot it. Oh, wait, we can't shoot this one yet? It must not be able to be shot on the first turn. Alright,
I'll rip
get
you
it.
apart.
Nice. This one's moving around. No problem. Wenduag gets another shot in here. Yeah, you only had to roll 6 and you managed to miss. Impressive. Right, we're just going to attack. Okay, good. Giant spider's moving its way over. It also missed. Attack.
I'll cut you wide open.
Also missed. Lan, kill it.
Make every strike count.
Well, at least he hit. He didn't quite manage the kill it part, but he hit. Ooh, we took 1 damage. I was very worried about it, then saw the amount of damage we actually took. Really not that worrying. Okay. Nice miss. Wenduag. Big guy, dead. Cool. End turn. We're going to try and kill this spider next, because it's got the next turn. Okay, another miss. Lan. Is it going to get an attack of opportunity against us? I don't think it will.
You crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, that was a miss. Did another 1 damage to us. Not really that big a deal. Attack. Never mind. We took another 1 damage. Lots of single points of damage being taken by us. Another miss. Alright, attack.
With all your might.
Another miss. Attack.
The spirits demand your blood.
Another miss. Attack. Okay, well, next round of combat.
Into the fray.
Hey, we did damage. Aha. At last. I should probably turn off her fighting defensively thing so that she has more chance to hit. This one? It's dead. Nice. We're going to attack this one. Great. We got through the fight eventually. Right. Do we need to heal? Probably not. I think we're fine. Ooh. Yeah, we'll grab that. So, that is a Master Greatsword. Okay. Don't really need to use that right now. This one's a monk weapon, which I guess means it probably could be given to him, but not worried about that right now either. Wait, is it a finesse weapon as well? It is, but his strength bonus is the same as his one, and this is also a finesse weapon, so I guess it's just pure damage we could look at here. 1 to 6 compared to 1 to 4. So it's 4 to 7 when equipped, that's 4 to 9 when equipped. Yeah, so this is better for him. Alright. Carrying on. Nothing else is in this cave. Oh. Never mind. Wenduag glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. Her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only 2 people who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you. Don't show the light of heaven to Sull. Okay. So, don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Sull is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to, and find them, whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. Wenduag slows. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way out to the surface. I thought you considered the mongrels to be great warriors. The descendants of great warriors. I believe that my people are worthy of greatness, that we are strong and can do many things. That's why we were chased down here. We scared people. But it's one thing to go hunting in the caves and another to fight the shield maze. Wenduag leans closer, her pupils dilating. I've been there. I spent my whole life training so I can make it through all the way to the end. There were more of us trackers at the start. We were young and stupid. What's a couple of monsters when there's a whole world out there waiting for us? That's what we thought. We weren't prepared. The maze isn't just a physical challenge. It's cunning and full of traps. It's dark as the primordial night, and if you close your eyes and listen, you hear whispers right behind you, soft singing in the distance that seems to rise and fall with the beating of your heart. Wenduag looks away. I had to learn from my friends' mistakes. I had to step over their bodies and go further. I don't want to do that again. And it will happen again if a crowd of ill-prepared fighters burst into the maze with no idea where they're going, all because Lan believes that a glowing sword will solve all of our problems. Lan is sure that the light could be shown to the mongrel, or should be shown to the mongrels. Lan, Wenduag grimaces, and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me it sounds like suicide. The worst part is that the tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. Alright, I'll think about it. Let's go. Don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Alright, we'll think about it. No guarantees, either way. So, leaving a location. You click here to leave. Alright, have we explored the whole place? Yeah, there was no loot hidden in that corridor it skipped there. Don't think so. Right, I think we're ready to go. Okay, so a lot of water here. Can we go in it? Nope, so it's basically a straight path at this point still. Hello. We good to go in? Would you look at that, uplanders? Hey, you fishing? Can I join in? Has the maze really collapsed? Hello. Lan and Wenduag are always dragging back trash from the caves. No offense. Uplanders, they should have stayed on the surface. They've no business coming down here. Ah, I see we're getting a warm welcome. Carrying on up here. Hello. Your first impression of the mongrel village is of a squalid dump with the odors to match. Unblinking, glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels gutting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All the signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way toward you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has a distinctly rat-like appearance, with pronounced teeth, and you hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataracts, while the other gleams with moisture. Uplanders, yeah. End times are upon us indeed. Chief Sul, we found the Angel's sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points to you. She had a vision, and now the Angel's sword is somehow inside her? Gather the tribe. Anyone who can hold a weapon. The young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Sul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan. Always dreaming. Always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's gonna get you in trouble. Sul eyes you up and down. An uplander with the light of heaven. Ah, that's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Wenduag stares at you intently. Dialogue options restricted by mythic paths. So, throughout the game, you will occasionally encounter coloured options marked as the associated specific mythic path. These are dialogue branches that embody the spirit of a particular manifestation of mythic powers. In the earlier stages of the game, these options must be selected in order to gain opportunity to set out on the corresponding mythic path. Once your mythic path is set, unique alternatives inaccessible to other mythic paths will become available to you. So, this is basically what I said at the start of the episode, just phrased a little bit better. Okay. Wenduag stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. So how do I want to handle this? I don't really want to reveal it, but I also, I don't really want to, just throw Lan under the bus. I think I might ignore it. Is there someone else from the surface here? Saul points off to the side. There he is, hale and hearty, and prim as a peacock, just like me. Saul laughs, but quickly returns to business. Not good. Too many uplanders. Not good. Not right. What are you up to here? You're not one of us. We're not your kind. When the time comes, we'll come to you, not you to us. I will help you find the lost mongrels in the cave, in the maze, but you can quit hoping for a magical sword to appear. I think that's what we're gonna say. Wenduag lets out a satisfied laugh. Haha, at last someone's talking sense. You don't understand. It's holy light. It will scare off the monsters that dwell in the maze. Lan drops his voice. Listen, I don't personally believe in this angelic light, but Saul does. Show him. It won't cost you anything. Well, when it's giving us a choice between 2 and 3 here, we're going to take 2. I think we stick with Lan. We try to avoid the subject, but given it's not an option, we're going to be honest. Lan speaks the truth. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. Bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is soul deep. We performed a lawful action. Hey, that kind of fits. I was aiming to be a lawful character, so it's good that we went for the right one. Saul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. He came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Well, I suspect that you killed them, but yeah, okay. As in your ancestors. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. Wenduag hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women. Their blood will be on your hands. I'm gonna say nothing. You don't even know what to say to that, do you? You're a coward. Now the murderer of innocents. You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. But one good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, lad. But we're nethers. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes, but they will all come. They will all come for the light. Wait, lad. Wait, uplanders. Rest while in one of our huts. Our home is your home. Lan sighs. Alright, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Wenduag only grits her teeth in silence. Level advancement. Combat victories and other achievements give your characters experience points, and then you can level up. So now I think it's a good time to have a look properly at all of the classes that we have available, because now we're going to be making decisions about them. So let's start with our paladin over here. So does it show in the level up screen what they currently have? Yes, it does. Fantastic. So what does our paladin currently have? In terms of feat, they have dodge, which is a +1 to AC, which is nice. Shield focus is another +1. Pickpocket. Pickpocket adds trickery and stealth to the list of her class skills. She also gains a +2 bonus on initiative rolls. Okay, so we have trickery and stealth on a paladin. That's kind of odd. She worships the same god that we do, which probably means we're going to be looking both after the same favored weapon loot in terms of long swords, but that's okay. Paladin proficiencies, which gives her all of these weapons, which is basically just whatever you can pick up, mostly apart from exotic weapons. And then alignment restriction. So you have to be lawful good or you lose all of your spells and class features. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem. But hopefully, because it's an NPC, they're just going to stay as lawful good. And then Smite Evil, which we already know about. It's a thing that they can use as a bonus action, but we don't need to worry about that right now. So if we were to take level 2, which is kind of where I'm going right now, what do we get? We get, oh, I can go back here actually to see it more easily. So we get Lay on Hands, which is a nice heal. So each day she can use this ability a number of times equal to half of the Paladin level plus Charisma modifier. I don't know what that is on her, but she can use it that many times. With one use of this ability, the Paladin can heal 1d6 hit points of damage for every 2 Paladin levels she possesses. So it'll be 1d6 hit points of damage at level 2. Using this ability is a standard action unless the Paladin targets herself, in which case it's a swift action. That's kind of cool. Alternatively, a Paladin can use his healing power to deal damage to undead creatures, because it's a heal. We also get Divine Grace as well. A Paladin gains bonus equal to her Charisma bonus, if any, on all saving throws. Yeah, I think I'm quite happy to just go for level 2 on a Paladin. I think this makes sense. Right, so we get 3 points. Do we have anything that we need to put a point in to be able to use? Trickery we need to, right? Although we can see what everyone else already has, and we don't really need the trickery stuff with her here. But I believe that she would have to have a point in it to be able to use it, because it's trained only. Unless I've got that entirely wrong. But even if that's not the case, it still gives her a +4, which is pretty sweet. Stealth is unlikely to be a big thing for her, given that she's wearing mail the whole time. It's not really going to work. Knowledge Arcana could be okay. Now, I don't know when it does a check, whether it will do a check just on the highest person, or whether it'll do a check for everybody, if it makes sense. So, if we did a Knowledge Arcana check in a dialogue, for instance, would it only do it for the main character because we got +8, or would it also do it for her on a +4 and just to add it to her roll? I don't know. I don't know how the game handles that. Let's see what else we got here. Could also use Magic Device if we want them to be able to use like some of the stuff that we're finding, but I don't think it's really worth it. Let's take, I think Lore Religion makes sense, being a Paladin. I think that I am going to take a point in, I guess we could also go towards Athletics as well, which depends on the strength score. The problem is the mail makes Athletics kind of bad as well. I don't know. What else have we got? Move past opponents without provoking attacks of opportunity, not really necessary. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this stuff. Is there anything that scales off... I'm just seeing if there's anything else that scales off Charisma, because that's the Paladin's one. Persuasion and use Magic Device. Wait, so that scales off Charisma, which is okay. I'm just seeing what else it does. I guess that could be cool, but it's not a class skill, so it's going to be very slow to level up. But it is useful on an individual character basis. No, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna put points into the ones that are class skills right now, just to get the straight bonus, and then we'll worry about it on future levels. Okay, cool. Paladin done. Next up is the main character. Now we did a character creation thing for them, and so if you want to see all of this stuff, you can go and watch that. But we're just going to stick with Inquisitor Judge for us now. It's a fairly straightforward level here. We get more level 1 spells, seems good. We also get Cunning Initiative. So, at second level, Inquisitor adds her Wisdom modifier on initiative checks in addition to her Dexterity modifier. So we get an extra +2 on initiative right now, which is pretty good. So let's go with that. Skills, I'm going to put these into the ones that we need training in. So there'll be that one and that one. I think that's right. Oh, we already had one in Trickery. That's fine. So I'm just seeing, is there anything else that needs training, or are we kind of fine here? We looks like we're okay here. So now we're just putting points into ones that we want. I kind of want a lot more Persuasion because I like being able to guide how conversations go. I also think putting some points into Perception is probably worth it because we get extra details in terms of traps, hidden items, all that sort of stuff. So, oh, and it's a class skill. Wait, yeah, these are all class skills, so I should put a point into everything first so that I have, yeah, so I at least have the base levels on them. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's put a point into Athletics as well. There we go. And then next level we have to put a point into Mobility, and then we're kind of set there. Nice. we have to choose a new spell to have with us. So currently we have Divine Favor and Remove Fear. Is there anything that I think is going to be immediately useful? What's True Strike? Your next single attack roll gains a plus 20 insight bonus. That could be useful if we really just need to hit something. Stunning Barrier. +1 deflection bonus to AC and a +1 resistance bonus on saves. Any creature that strikes you with a melee attack is stunned for 1 round on with a will save negating. Once the field has stunned an opponent, the spell is discharged. That could be cool. Just seeing what else we got in here. Protection from alignment. Oh, it also shows you who else can get that spell. That's really cool. So you can be like, this character could take it instead. Or, sorry, this must be this character already has it. Yeah, that is really cool. I like it. Okay. I think I'm tempted by True Strike. I think being able to just hit a target occasionally is useful. So we could take that. Yeah. It might not be amazingly useful all the time, but it's kind of a nice side thing for us to use. Right.
You can trust me.
Next up, we have our Spirit Hunter Shaman. Now, I have absolutely no idea what this class does, so let's have a look. So, they have a skill focus of Trickery. So, basically, if I want Trickery, I should be having her do most of it. Weapon Finesse. With a light weapon, Elven Curve Blade, S-Stock, or Rapier made for a creature of your size category, you may use their Dexterity modifier. Cool. Courtier. So it adds Persuasion and Trickery to class skills. So they're class skills and she's getting more bonuses. And okay, so there's a lot of Trickery stuff. Green Faith. The Green Faith is a naturalistic philosophy based on the belief that natural forces are worthy of attention and respect. Followers of the Green Faith meditate daily, commune with natural forms of power, and show respect to nature in all things. Huh. That wasn't how I had her in my mind, but I'm kind of changing it now. What have we got? Simple weapons. Light armor, medium armor. Object bond. A bonded object can be used once per day to restore any one spell that the shaman has prepared for this day. And then has spirit weapon enhancement. So at first level, Spirit Hunter can, as a swift action, grant a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she is holding. For every 4 levels above the first level, we gain another +1 enhancement bonus to a maximum of +5 at the 17th level. These bonuses can be added to a weapon stacking with existing weapon enhancements to a maximum of +5. Effects of multiple uses of this ability do not stack. At first level, the bonus can be used to add Ghost Touch, to add Ghost Touch special ability to the weapon. Can I see what that is? Does this tell me what Ghost Touch is? No. Okay, cool. And then they get extra bonuses each level going forward. Oh, there we go. The Spirit Hunter can add the Ghost Touch property to a weapon, but this consumes 1 point of enhancement bonus granted to the weapon. Ghost Touch deals damage normally against incorporeal creatures, regardless of its bonus. An incorporeal creature's 50% reduction in damage from corporeal sources does not apply to attacks made against it with Ghost Touch weapons. So she's good against spirits. Oh, neat. Okay. I need to find this, what the object bond is for her, but that's okay. Right, back over here. Close that. Right, Hex. A shaman learns a number of magical tricks called hexes, which grant her powers or weaken foes. At second level, a shaman learns 1 hex, and then you learn it you learn it on the 4th level, the 8th level, 10th, 12th, 16th, 18th, and 20th. So it goes like 4 to... Wait, that's 4 levels. So it starts at 2 level difference, then 4 levels, then 2, then 2, then 4, then 2, then 4. Then 2 again. Yeah, that's kind of odd. Anyway, whatever. Using a hex is a standard action that doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity unless otherwise noted. The saving throw DC to resist a hex is equal to 10 plus half the shaman's level, plus the shaman's wisdom modifier, so 11 plus wisdom for her. Okay, let's go another level into here. So, what is her wisdom modifier? We'll find is +3, so that'd be a 14 DC save, which is fairly high at this level, I think. Right. So, we could put a point into Trickery. Oh, she already has one. So she's got 12 Trickery currently. Is there anything else, class skills, that we need to put points into here? I might be completely wasting it if I do something like that, but maybe I just stick with my logics. I just put points into class skills. Let's give her nature, maybe? I don't know. Is there anything where she can get higher than someone else? Yeah, in lore religion, she can get the highest score. So we might as well do that so we have the highest score available to us. Also remembering, it's not necessarily bad to have crossover because party members may go, we may not use her all the time, so it kind of makes sense. And then Hex. Okay, so possible selections for Hex. Oh, they're over here, so we should just look at them here. So a shaman can touch a creature to protect it from negative conditions and suppress their effects. We'll look into this a little bit more afterwards, once we've kind of decided what we're after. Diseases, inhaled poisons, and noxious gaseous effects are negated in a 10-foot aura. Battle Master. The shaman makes an extra attack of opportunity each round. I'm not really into that right now, because that's not how we're using her. Battle Ward. The shaman touches a willing creature, including herself, and grants Battle Ward. The next time a foe makes an attack roll against the target, the ward activates and grants a +3 deflection bonus. Okay, could be useful. Chant. Can chant as a move action. Any creature that is within 30 feet that is under the effects of the shaman's evil eye, fortune, fury, or misfortune hex has that effect's duration increased by or extended by 1 round. Well, we don't have any of those hexes, so that makes this just bad, at least until we get one. The shaman grants a creature she touches some of the magically resistant nature of dragons, causing the creature to be immune to magical sleep effects. Okay, that's very specific. Evil eye. Target takes a -2 penalty on one of the following: AC, ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws, or skill checks. Fortune. Can grant a creature within 30 feet a bit of good luck for 1 round. The target can call upon this good luck, allowing him to re-roll any ability check, attack roll, saving throw, or skill check, taking the better result. Okay. Fury. Incites fury on a target. The target receives a +2 morale bonus on attack rolls and +2 resistance bonus on saving throws against fear for a number of rounds equal to the shaman's wisdom. That's kind of neat. Hampering Hex. So causes a creature within 30 feet to take a -2 penalty to AC, and I think that's defensive. Yeah, I think that's combat maneuver defense is CMD. So like if somebody tried to grapple you. Okay. Healing. This acts as a Cure Light Wound spell using the Shaman's caster level. Alright. Very straightforward. Ice Plant. This hex grants the Shaman a +2 natural armor bonus to AC. Oh. That's it? That sounds good. That's just a +2 natural armor bonus. Although natural armor, I don't know if that stacks with armor. I don't think it does. I'm trying to remember the rules. I think natural armor doesn't stack with your actual armor, but I could be wrong there. Intimidating Display. Can call upon some of the majesty and power of dragons to cow her enemies. She gains Dazzling Display as a bonus feat, even if they do not meet the prerequisites. And can use it even when not wielding a weapon. I wish I could see what that was here. Anyway, Nails. We gain Nails, which are natural weapons that deal 1d3 points of damage. Okay, I like that it deals less for if you're smaller. Protective Luck. It can cause fate to twist so it benefits a creature within 30 feet for 1 round. Whenever a creature is targeted by the effect that requires an attack roll, including weapon attacks, the attacker must roll twice. Pretty good. Secret. A meta magic feat as a bonus feat. Meta magic feat as a bonus feat. I don't think we need any of these right now, but that's cool that we can get them. Slumber, we can cause a creature to fall to sleep. And Ward, +2 deflection bonus to AC and +2 resistance bonus on saving throws. Lasts until the warded creature is hit or fails a saving throw. A shaman knows when a warded creature is no longer protected. A shaman can only have 1 ward active at a time. I think Ward sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Ward sounds very good to put on like a tank. This is also pretty cool. I think Fury is pretty good as well. I think I'm going to take Ward. Yeah, I think it's going to be useful if we come into a boss fight and we want to add deflection bonus to our tank to survive an extra round or 2. Cool, let's go. Next up we have Lan. I know there's a lot of these, but it tends to be the way with CRPGs that there's a lot of reading early on, and then like in future levels you just kind of go, yeah, I'll take the level up and I'll take the obvious things. Right, Monk, Zen, Archer. So, first of all, we get Hunter. So Hunter adds lower nature and perception to class skills. Also becomes proficient with short bows and long bows. Combat reflexes. May make additional attacks of opportunity per round equal to your dexterity bonus. We don't really have any attacks of opportunity that they'll be doing because they're a bow user, but okay, sure. And unless there's a way for bows to also get it, we'll seize the moment. When an ally who also has this feat confirms a critical hit against the opponent that you threaten, you can make an attack of opportunity against that opponent. Oh, okay, so maybe that's, yeah, maybe that's what you can do. Maybe that's why it's given it to you, so you can then take it on somebody else, and then maybe that allows you to get attacks of opportunity while you're a little bit further back. Although I don't know if it's threatening. I think you might be able to be in melee for threatening. Anyway, doesn't matter. Improved unarmed strike doesn't really matter because we're using a bow. AC bonus. When unarmored and unencumbered, the monk adds his wisdom bonus to his AC and CMD. Okay. Unarmed strike. First level, monk gains improved unarmed strike. Monk proficiencies. We got the monk proficiencies. Perfect strike. Yep, we already know about that one. Point blank shot as well. Zen archer weapon proficiencies. And then flurry of blows. Starting at first level, a Zen archer can make a flurry of blows as a full attack action, but only when using a bow, even though it's a ranged weapon. He may not make a flurry of blows with his unarmed attacks or any other weapons. A Zen archer does not apply strength bonus on damage rolls made with flurry of blows unless he is using a composite bow with a strength rating. A Zen archer's flurry of blows otherwise functions as normal for a monk of his level. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that sounds cool. Right, so at level 2, what are we getting? We get a bonus feat and we get Way of the Bow. So at second level, we gain a weapon focus as a bonus feat for one type of bow. Ah, okay, let's exit here for just now. What's our bow? Inventory. So we're currently using a longbow, so I'm going to take the bonus with the longbow. Awesome. Right, let's go with that then. Next. So here, I think athletics and mobility are ones that we want to focus on for him. We already has a point in each. Stealth, we would actually get by far the highest stealth in the party because he isn't wearing armor. So yeah, that seems like a good one. Anything else that we want from him right now? He would also get the highest nature bonus, so we could take that. Maybe I might go into one of these next actually as well. Yeah, let's take another point in mobility. Let's start leveling that up properly. On him, because it seems like the kind of thing that only he's going to have. Right. Zen Archer bonus feat. So we can take Precise Shot, Deflect Arrows, Dodge, or Rapid Shot. I'm fairly certain it told me back here something about Rapid Shot. Cannot use Rapid Shot or Many Shot when making flurries of blows with his bow. Okay, cool. So that's probably why Rapid Shot's pretty bad, because this allows us to fire one additional shot with our highest bonus. Yeah. So that's just bad right now. Precise Shot. Can shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent engaged in melee without taking the standard -4 penalty on your attack roll. Yes, that sounds good. That must be why it's harder for us to shoot people. Yeah, with the bows. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll take that one. Right. Way of the Bow, longbow. Nice. Okay. So that gives us a weapon focus with the longbow. And there we go. There's Lan. And then we have Wenduag, who's a fighter. Fighters are much more straightforward. So she's a hunter, precise shot, she already has it. Lamashtu, okay, is the mother and patroness of many mishapen and malformed creatures that crawl, slither, or flap on above or below the surface of Golarion. Her unholy symbol is a 3-eyed jackal head, which may be represented in many ways, and her sacred animal is the jackal. Okay. She gets fighter proficiencies, which is all of that sort of stuff, and then point blank shot. Okay, she's like very straightforward. So back over here, we get a bonus combat feat and we get bravery. At second level, we gain a +1 bonus on will saves against fear. Awesome. So basically all we're going to get is that bonus combat feat. That's the only thing we care about. If I take a point in athletics, that gives her the highest athletics in the party. Is there anything else that we can get higher on? We can get higher... Well, we can get equal highest perception if we do that. Yeah, nothing else is going to be like much higher than anyone else. I might just put another point in athletics. Just focus on that for just now. Then we get a bonus feat. So we could take weapon focus and go longbow, just like with Lan. Is there anything else that sounds better? So what's this? A +1 bonus on all attack rolls with the selected weapon. Just see if we got anything that seems good. Bonus on initiative could be okay. Rapid shot could be good for her because she doesn't get the other bonus. Yeah, I think rapid shot actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I might take that. Just get more shots in. Of course, I could also take deadly aim, which gives more damage on attack roll. Or, yeah, sorry. Gives minus on attack rolls, but gives more damage on them. See if we got anything else that seems good. Yeah, weapon focus is pretty good. I'm just going to take weapon focus for the longbow, I think. Yeah, longbow. There we go. That'll work for... Well, is she using a longbow? I know I'm coming out of here again, but that's fine. She is indeed using a longbow. Cool. Back in here. So, fighter. Next, we'll give her the same skills, which I think were just double athletics. Combat feat, weapon focus, longbow. Longbow, there we go. Perfect. And that's her done. Yeah, much quicker level up compared to everyone else, but also importantly, all of our HP is now about double, which is, well, I mean, it should literally be double for all of them because we took the same class, so that's pretty sweet. Right, let's do a save, and he said that we could rest here if we wanted to. Let's see if we can talk to him some more. I want to ask a few questions. Aye? Tell me about the mongrels. Well, we're the Crusaders under the ground. The children of the first Crusaders. The Worldwound touches everyone. Look at us, we are marked by it. The Uplanders didn't like it. They drove us down here, but we have a secret. Saul's one good eye twinkles slyly. We're waiting. When the shield maze falls, that is the end of our lives down here. We'll go up to the surefish to fight. Until then, we don't. Our place is here. Okay, but now we have all seen the light of heaven. We can go, but other signs do we need. We must fulfill our Crusader duty. Tell me about Wenduag. Wenduag, beauty, our huntress. Who is more skilled than Wenduag? There are braver fighters, yes, but brave doesn't mean skilled. Wenduag is the only one to go into the maze and come out again. The others listen to everything she has to say. Tell me about Lan. Lan. Saul makes a vague gesture. He's not one of us. No, not one of us. His father was one of us, but his mother, no. They took him up to the surface. They ruined him as a child. Then they came back. But he wasn't one of us. A good hunter, yes, but he feels trapped down here. But he can't go up there either. It's not safe. He wouldn't clash the gong. Alright, thank you for your answers. It's no matter. What are you going to do now? The messenger is swift. He'll rally the tribes, all of them. The angel's light is with us, so we will follow him. Now you go rest, eat. Can I just clarify, are we the Uplanders prisoners, or are we the Uplanders prisoners or guests here? Have you drawn weapons against us? No. Have you killed us? No. Have you stolen our food? No. Guests. I want to look around here. Okay, cool. So we got a little bit more backstory there. Little quick save. Let's have a look around. Have we stolen? No. Yes. Okay. Right. Anything else along here? Nope. Right. Head back this way. Wait. Which way are we going? So this is where we're looking. Horgus Gwerm is down here. This is the way we came in, right? Am I going the wrong way? Alright, so he's here. Oh, this is triggering our arrest. That's fine. Finally, someone from the surface. I was beginning to lose hope. An elderly man, inexpensive but not ostentatious clothes, approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises, and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwerm. Yes, that Gwerm. You have no doubt heard of me if you spent any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You truly are freshly arrived in the city then. Huh, you couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. Only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in Kinabras, or Kinabres. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives pacing from one ball to the next, but the Gwerm Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city, I'll have you know. Did you see the marquees in the square? I paid for those. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gwerm to thank for that. Okay, how did you end up here? For a moment, Horgus's eyes focus on Camellia before his gaze returns to you. Huh. Okay. Bit odd. It's definitely something there. Like everyone else, down I went when that accursed beetle cleaved the ground in twain beneath our feet. Well, I'm lucky I didn't break my neck in the fault, and I'm doubly lucky I didn't encounter any subterranean cockroaches on my blind wanderings and instead came across hunters from this settlement. Although I must say that when I first glimpsed their physiognomies, my life flashed before my very eyes. Well, they turned out to be decent chaps, frightening to look at, but able to keep a bargain. You don't speak very kindly of the mongrels, even though they saved your life. Kind words are for people with hours to fritter away on pleasantries. Horgus Gwerm speaks his mind, and he pays for services rendered not with kind words, but with hard coin. I gave the mongrels my dagger in exchange for their help. Its handle is worth more than their whole village. What kind of business proposition? I don't know what's happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I suspect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city, if there's anything left of it. I am a moderately pious man. I don't mind relying on the help of a person who has the favor of the gods, especially with so many demons lurking about. You are strong. It will be no trouble to you, but I, alas, I'm not as fit as I once was. I can't go crawling about through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city and I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. I suggest we help this man. It is good to have friends among the Canabres elite. So we can immediately go diplomacy at like 2,000 gold. Okay, so on this one, it definitely only uses the highest, which is good to know. And say, good. I praise Iomede. I am a crusader, not some mercenary. Keep your money. I don't need payment to see you safely to the surface. I don't know if we're that good. Money first or deal? I think we just say deal. I'm happy. Deal. It seems fair. It's not, you know, we're not chancing it. We're not being overly pious. We're just taking the money. Deal. Splendid. In the meantime, I shall sit here in the village. Well, we have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget our agreement. When you find a way out, be sure to tell me. Nice. Okay. Power twists and warps all who possess it. Once a person becomes accustomed to a special position in society, they develop a condescending attitude towards others. This attitude remains even when society itself crumbles around them. Horgus Gwerm, a man blessed by noble birth and no small amount of superiority, has found himself in unusual circumstances. He persists in clinging to his riches and power even as their value dwindles with every passing minute. Alright, well, he's going to pay us and that's fine. What else have we got here? Hut for resting. Chief Sull. So, can we get here on the map? This is all water, right? Yeah, that's all water. Fair enough. We're going to go walk to the edge, apparently.
Follow me.
We head up this way. We can slightly, but that doesn't really get us anywhere. Oh, it says there's a shop over here? Yeah. Oh, no, there's loot over here. Never mind. Well, I'll take it anyway. We didn't steal anything from these guys, by the way. Just, yeah. Didn't steal anything at all. Anything else down here? More mongrels, more loot to steal. Hey, some mutated fish. Oh, yummy. Right, what have we got along here? Another mongrel. Would you look at that, Uplanders?
March on.
Hello. I'm here to steal your fish. It's a new fish tax. Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, more mongrels. Oh, loot. We'll have that too. Thank you very much. Yeah, I don't think any of it's really worth anything, but, you know, I'm a bit of a loot goblin, so that's fine. Up here, nothing, nothing, nothing. Right, let's speak to her. This tragedy may not have happened if you spend less time surveilling honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Ah, brilliant idea. How come I didn't think of that? Now, if only the cultists would tell us they were cultists. Ah, then we wouldn't have to waste time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. Horgus and Anivia are some distance apart, snipping at each other in an idle fashion that testifies to their long acquaintance and mutual dislike. When they notice you, they quickly fall silent. What's the bad blood between you two about? Ah, it's an old matter. Miss Tirabade here had the notion of spying on me, then rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know. That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Gwerm, built a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling into the city. What was it? Oh yeah, magical weapons. How was I supposed to know that all that rigmarole with the middlemen was so that you could anonymously donate supplies to the Crusade? Don't you see, I have a reputation to uphold, one that I value most highly. Horgus Gwerm is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about my city. Yes, I wish to see that its defenders, my defenders, were well-fed, healthy, and well-armed, but to make those donations openly was unthinkable. I might as well hang a sign outside my door welcoming every sponger, leech, and parasite in the city. Oh, okay. So he might have a very odd worldview, but he was trying to help the Crusade, which I guess is good. I appreciate your help for the Crusade, no jokes, you're an alright bloke, but carrying on secret dealings in a city that's teeming with cultists is a pain in the backside for us lot, whose job it is to keep an eye on that sort of thing. How's the leg, Anivia? The girl scrunches up her nose. Well, it hasn't fallen off, so that's good. They bandaged me up all nice and smeared some stinking stuff on the wound, so it looks like I'm gonna live. They said wait a day and I'll be right as rain, so I'm waiting. What do you think is happening in the city now? Perhaps the city is no more. If Deskari himself appeared, there's no telling how bad things are. Can you hold off writing our obituaries just yet? The city is full of fighters. Besides that, there's barely a stone's throw from Nerosian, or Neroshan. I think our people will hold on long enough for reinforcements to come from the Queen. This ain't Deskari's home turf. He's gonna have to retreat or else fight off the whole Mendevian army. So what's Nerosan? The capital of the Crusader state of Mendev. Nerosian is designed first and foremost as a defensive fortification to hold back the endless demonic hordes of the Worldwound. Nerosian is also a holy city of Iomede. I need to get that name like locked in my head because I'm going to have to say it about 1 million times. Many of its notable residents are devout worshippers of Iomede, including Queen Galfrey, the ruler of Mendev. The cruciform cathedral to Iomede, as I said, I'm going to have to say it about 1 million times, is central to both the Nerosian's physical structure and the defense of the city. The cathedral also draws faithful pilgrims from afar to worship at this renowned holy site. So that kind of gives you a view of Mendev when their capital is designed as a defensive fortification to hold back endless demonic hordes. It kind of gives you an idea of what Mendev is going to be like. their natural response is probably going to be pretty aggressive, I would guess. Anyway, what do you think of the mongrels? I thought they were just a story, the sort of thing drunks in a tavern would come out with. Now I discover that it's true. Well, what can I possibly think of them? The poor creatures are most unfortunate with their faces and their minds so deformed. It's a miracle they're even alive. Ah, the part that boggles the mind is that they're descendants of the first Crusaders. All these years they've been living beneath our feet in caves in the dirt. If I'd known the legends about them were true, I'd have dedicated my life to getting them out of this place. To what end? The people of Kenabres would have stoned them on sight, and Prelate Hulrun would have had them tossed on the pyre en masse. Whatever the ills of this place, it is their home. How long do you think they would have survived on the surface? Hulrun? Kenabres' famed prelate, Hulrun Shapok, first gained the trust and admiration of the city's people by organizing inquisitions against suspected demon worshippers and witches. Hulrun and his force of elite witch hunters exposed dozens of cultists and spies, and, it is said, executed many more under suspicion, but with no real proof. The events started the Third Crusade, widely accepted as the least effective and most self-destructive of the four Crusades. Still, Hulrun evoked respect and admiration in the populace as well as fear, and agreed to guide the city as its prelate. Cool. What are you going to do when you get back to the surface? I'm going to go home. Last I knew I owned a very fine mansion. I shall see if it's still standing or if I'm now homeless. I'm going to find Erebeth. She's my wife and the leader of the Eagle Watch. As long as she lives, I won't allow Kenabres to fall. Alright, we have to go. I'll go on then. Don't dilly-dally. The sooner we get out of here, the likelier we are to find some people still alive up there. Take care of yourself. Cool. Oh, hello. Come see my wares. We found a vendor. Aw, hello there. You're there. A tall woman with a face deformed by enormous swelling smiles broadly at you, showing off her double row of small sharp teeth. You, from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Dira. Let's trade. Who are you? The people around here call me all sorts. Dira the Hoarder, Dira the Coin, Dira the City Girl. Like that's a bad thing, haha. I troll the caves, picking up all kinds of things from the surface that wash down here through your sewers. I trade all kinds of junk for food and clothes, but I only part of my best finds for coin. Got no coins? Forget what money is? Well, then I have no use for you. If you want city goods, you need to pay for them with gold, like city folk. Why are you so eager to trade with me? Because all the people here are no better than animals now. Dira yells with surprising anger before being overcome with coughing. Wiping her mouth, she continues. Our forefathers living in the city like you. Our people love to reminisce about armies, knights, crusades. But I couldn't care less about that. Savages with clubs can fight a war. Only civilized folk can buy and sell. They've all forgotten what trading is. They've forgotten the value of gold. They barter hides for plant roots and go on about the feats of the Crusaders. Who cares about them? I don't need help remembering. I have coin and I have things to sell. Now let's trade like proper city folk. Alright, let's trade. What do I want to sell? What's bulk selling? Does that just sell all junk? Interested craftsman or collector or merchant would pay well. Yeah, then that just sells all my junk. I don't know whether I can craft with any of it. I assume not. But maybe I can? Yeah, I assume I can't though. Yeah, it didn't sell this one, so this is a reagent that we can use to brew potions or scribe scrolls. So yeah, I'm assuming bulk selling just sells everything that's junk, which is pretty nice. Also gonna get rid of a bunch of things that are just like, here's a weapon. If it's masterwork, I might hold on to it a little bit longer, but like if it's just, it's a flail, okay, it's a longsword. We don't really need multiple longswords, that's fine. I might keep a shield, just because they're useful to have occasionally, but yeah, alright. Deal. Right, how much money do we have? 602. I guess if I'd asked for the money right away from the other guy, then maybe I could have bought some of this now. What else have we got? I don't really need any of this. Quiver of cold iron ammunition. Known for its effectiveness against demons and fey creatures. Okay. That looks pretty good. And we could give that to one of our archers like Lan. That's pretty high on my list of things to take. Purifying solution. Clean and safely consume any food in the corrupted wastelands of the Worldwound. What, you mean like the mutated fish? Okay. Looks like the main thing worth having here is that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy that. And then probably a couple of these. Not 11, because I can't afford that. Like 4. Yeah, that's a pretty expensive deal given how much money we have, but I think it's a good deal. Yeah. Let's deal. Cool. Right, get out of here. Lan, I'm going to give you that. Now, if I remember right, these are just things that... Can I even...
Doubt
there we
is
go.
the heart's
Yeah.
greatest challenge.
So these are just things that you can equip like that. Oh, does that mean it only has 20 units? Oh, okay, so it only has 20 in total. So yeah, I guess we'll keep that for later. I kind of thought it might be unlimited like our arrows, but that's okay. Right. Quick save. Let's continue having a look around here. I will, of course, grab the loot. We could go back and sell it immediately, but that's fine. We need to rest. That's okay. We will do that after we've finished looting. Right. I think we've been everywhere now. Where does this take us?
Onwards.
Okay. How about over here? Anything in the corner? It lets us walk all the way over here, but no, nothing there. Fair enough. Anything over here? It also lets us walk all the way over here. Really? Nothing on either side, huh? Alright. Looks like there's maybe some... Oh, that's water still. Okay. Back to our characters.
Meditate on your mistakes.
There we go.
Might make you feel better.
And then this is the exit, which we can't take yet because we need to rest. Because resting is non-optional. Right. So where's our hut for resting? It's like over here-ish. Oh, is that loot? Yeah, but it's not highlighting. Wait, did I already loot this? I might already have looted this. No, okay, it just wasn't highlighting for some reason. Oh, well, that's worrying. Now there's loot that doesn't highlight, so now I'm like, I need to do this everywhere. Be like, is there anything extra? Anything I missed, you know? But that's fine. We're not going to do that right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go walk over next to this hut for resting, and we are going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. The next episode of this will be tomorrow at probably the time that the first video went out today, but we'll see. I'm not entirely sure when the embargo is when I'm recording this, so I'm going to release the videos when the game releases, which I'm also not entirely sure when that is. So anyway, next video is going to be tomorrow anyway, and it will be out when it's out, and that'll be its normal time for every day. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.